Alright, so I've got an end-fed half wave. I've turned it into a half square. So half square is basically you have two legs on each side. The other leg is this side. And then you have a longer length crossing in the middle there. And it's a half square because it's a half wave and the bottom of the square is missing basically, yeah. Hopefully I explained that well. So this is what I'm testing. Before I had that feed point on this side, it was close to the house and I wasn't happy with the noise it was picking up. So I've moved it to the back of the garden, and then the end of the half wave is here. So let's go to the radio and check that out. So I've loaded the radio and my logging software. Actually, I want to use alright, let's go to FT8 40 meters, check our VSWR, turn down the power, we're good. Okay, alright, so let's start with 5 watts. Not FT8, no, we don't want to do that. We want to go PSK reporter 40 meters myself. As you can see, I've not transmitted yet at all, so no plots for me. Let's choose a clean spot. Let's wait for a few cycles, make sure that I'm not transmitting over somebody. This bit looks clean. Hold frequency, yep. TX even first. Let's do TX even first. Oh, somebody there. Now let's see. Okay, so this is my timing, so I'm okay, I'm not over them. Let's line up nicely. 5 watts. Let's give that 2-3 cycles and see what comes up. I've turned down the receive audio of the Yaesu. I don't want it to compete with my voice, but hopefully you guys can still hear that it's there. My waterfall, I've not moved it, is fixed to that frequency, to that 7100 to 7200, so you can't see the FT8 coming through, but I like to do that just to see what the band activity is like when I'm playing with the FT8. So if more stations come on, like now we've got more stations coming on, I can come off FT8 and work some phone. Alright, let's hit go. Let's see where I've been at. Wow, 5 watts is doing well. Half square is doing well, 5 watts. Where are we strongest? We're strongest locally into G, +3, +9 there, -6, -3, -2. They must have a very good antenna system there. Must be a really good antenna system there. +8 dB there, +3, +5, +21. Whoa, that's nice. I would say we're a little bit northwest, southeast pattern. Yeah, sort of makes sense because that's the way my wire is, broadside. That's the broadside of my wire, because it's not straight across my garden, it's diagonal across my garden. So during the night I'll get the United States, during the day I'm strong down here towards Turkey, which is interesting, which is nice. All right, let's turn up the power to 20 watts. Or should we make it 10 watts? Let's say you've got a 10 watt rig. What can you do with it? So I've set it up so that my station master, oh, let me move it to the side, you can't see that. So that's the contact done. As soon as I press OK, it goes in the log, and then when it's in the log, it comes up on this side in my log, right at the top there. So I've got it working well with Station Master, and then if I do map view, I can also see where they are. So let's enable TX again. We can make this screen smaller because no new information is being presented there. So we're transmitting. Let's see if somebody catch. PSK reporter, if we refresh, yeah, we're definitely southeast strong. Northwest, southeast strong. Look at that. The half square is working very nicely. Almost very east-west actually. Look at that. Alright, now propagation is rubbish for DX on 40 meters during the day. Let's stop the TX. Shall we see? No, let's see what 20 meters is like. Normally, when I tune a hand infed halfway for 40 meters, 20 meters always suffers. Because I don't think it's not a third harmonic, it's a second, I think. So that always suffers. Let's hit tune. Let's see. Yeah. So my external tuner kicked in there. Let's do bypass. Tune. On bypass, oh, it's not bad actually. 1.5. 1.5. Oh, that's very rare for me. That is very rare for me to have an NFED that tunes on 40 meters and 20 meters. So I'm very pleased with that. All right, let's go to FT8. Let's go to FT8 frequency. There we go. Let's wait for a empty slot with my network card. It's not freezing or anything like that. So why has the website crashed? There we go. 5 watts. This is what we're doing on 5 watts. So my wire, I don't know if you can see. So it's coming from northeast. My wire is running from northeast to southwest. My wire is running this way. So my nulls are top here and bottom here. And then broadside is this way. Even though I've got the 2 legs on each side of my half square, they are effectively not working like verticals. It's working as a dipole. So I've got no pickup down here and no pickup up here. And then look at all that pickup on this side. This really captures the radiation pattern of a half square very nicely. Very nicely. So it's directional, it's semi-directional, so you don't get anything from the sides and you get gain broadside with half square. So yeah, we've picked up a contact. It's cycling through right now, but they're not responding. I don't know why they're not responding. Alright, so now let this screen, like, look at that. It is very much east-west. Look at that. But propagation is not as good as I thought it would be. Not as good as I thought it would be. I thought I would get out a bit more down here. Very quiet. Solar wind is very low. Sunspot number looks a bit low, doesn't it? that looks a bit flat. Activity on 6 meters, 20 and 40. I don't have my 6 meters up, so I can't jump in on that one. Alright, I'll end the recording here. We got the gist of what our half square is doing, and not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, best 7 to 3.